Hello everybody, sorry for the super late upload on last video, and I have even more bad news because I just lost the recording for flipping from 5 mil to 10 mil, but I'm just going to show you what I did. Basically what I did was that I flipped a lot of coal because it doubled my money every time I sold it, as you can see up here. And I also did some feather falling. Most importantly, I bought enchanted blocks and I sold them to the NPC for a little bit of. I'm going to buy a here for 37,000, and then I'm going to here for 38,000. So that's 1k per stack. I just did that, and I also sold some more Agarima talismans and some more mineral talismans for a lot more profit. And yeah, that was about it. So I'm just gonna do the 10 mil to 100 mil now. Again, sorry for the very late upload.
Okay, I have even more bad news. Somehow the audio for these clips, OBS just did not record them properly. So I'm just going to voice over this video and hopefully next video it will be fixed. And over here I just showed how Cole made a lot of money flipping coal basically. I also set up a bioreactor for some Agarimu tongues, also some refined minerals because there was a fiesta at the time and that was a pretty decent investment last time. And I flipped the coal and made around 500k profit from the coal. Then I got some enchanted snow blocks and sold them to the NPC for a little bit of profit. And then I wanted to show you something that I forgot to do. During Derpy, enchanted bone meal was around 5k per, and you could buy it for 2 coins each, which was 2 mil profit, but now the prices have dropped. It is only around 200k to 400k profit right now, but still. So I just basically did my dailies, and I also wanted to show you another thing, which was this NPC in the graveyard that sold flints and you can make a lot of money early game by um, buying from these NPCs and selling to the bazaar. So basically in this clip, I just showcased how rekindled ember leggings made a lot of profit while crafting them using fragments. It made me around 200k-ish. Well, yesterday it made me around 700k, but the prices dropped drastically, but it's still pretty good. So in this clip, basically, I was freaking out over why Agorima talismans have such a high margin. Uh, I also crafted another feather falling book, well, combined, and I was working on the items necessary to craft a fire veil wand, and yeah, so the profit that I was making per feather falling book was around 200k, per Agorino talisman around 300k, and per fire veil wand around 2 mil, which was pretty decent. So basically in this
Okay,
clip I
sorry.
had crafted up
I
some
also
feather falling books
had
and that I set up a
purple
sell offer for. I also claimed some of my coal and flipped these
50.
ender pearls at around 200k profit, but they ended up never selling, so I had the pain of
It's
claiming
200k.
them from my sack and
And
selling them on the bazaar. Also, I bought some lumino fiber and some spell powder, also some rekindled ember fragments, I believe, and
I did
with those I crafted fire fury
fire
staffs
veil ones.
and
Jesus Christ. Okay.
also rekindled ember armor,
Because
which made around
I dropped
700k
2 mil.
profit per craft. And yeah, that's about it for this clip. Nothing really interesting other than this happened.
I'm just gonna.
And that was about it. In this clip, I'm showing another flip, the Ragnarok axe, which took around 100k to craft because Hallowed Skulls were super cheap and it had no craft requirements and it made around 300k profit. so I just set up a buy offer for it. Also, I'm going to take the time that I have free during this clip to tell you to make sure to enter the giveaway by commenting your username. The requirements are that you comment your username and that you are subscribed. Also, that you have liked every single video in the flip challenge, which is like 4 or 5 videos. It's gonna take like 2 seconds. It is not that hard. And yeah, that's about it. In I guess 2 years' time, when I actually get to crafting it, when I actually get to the 1 bill, I'm gonna give it to someone. And over here, I was looking at how much fragging Bonzo staffs and Bonzo masks made, and it wasn't really good profit, so I just decided to not do it. And yeah, that's about it for this clip. Okay, so basically in this clip, my gold had filled, so I flipped it. And I was also buying Bigfoot lassos and wither boots, crafting Maxor boots, and selling them on the auction house, which gave me around 700k profit per at the time. Prices might vary depending on the mayor and the time of the day, but yeah, that's it basically. So here I basically crafted the Ragnarok axe and I sold it on the auction house. Over here I got super lucky and someone sold 18 lumino fibers at the same time, which was beautiful. And so then I bought 2 sticks and I crafted more fire veil ones, which I sold on the auction house at around 2 mil profit, which was very good, very decent. Okay, so in this clip, someone bought the armors that I was selling, and each of these armors almost gave me around 700k profit. So that would be 1.4 mil right here. So pretty good. And I then set up a sell offer for these Maxor boots, and that was around 500 to 400k profit, which was also pretty decent. And yeah, that was about it for this clip. In this clip, one of my
Yeah, that was
Firewheel
very
ones sold, and I was showing how, while waiting for the auctions to sell, I was just selling snow blocks to the NPC, which made me around 80k per turn.
found a very
And in this clip here,
bone neck
I saw a decent flip, a very decent flip,
and
which
a
made me
guaranteed
around 4 mil per flip.
5 more profit.
And that was with
And it is
bone necklaces, well, basically fragged bone necklaces. The craft cost for me was around 17 mil, and I was selling them in the auction house at around 22 mil, 23 mil. And yeah, that was pretty good,
that is
around
very
5,
insane.
6 mil profit per. Here you can see me crafting the aforementioned bone necklace and selling it on the auction house at around 5 to 6 mil profit, which was what I was anticipating, which was pretty good. Very, very nice. And yeah, that was basically it for this clip. And over here is when the bone necklace actually sold, which was pretty good. A very decent craft flip, and I believe it still has a decent margin, although I kind of lowered it down. Okay, the clip of me crafting these Fire Freak staffs, I just couldn't find them, but it basically took 20 Hallowed Skulls and 20 Spell Powder, which was around 200k, and I was selling them at around 800k. I took a break for around 2 to 3 hours, and I came back and collected some of the auctions, and then I sold more Maxor boots, and also a Fire Fury staff, which is crafted by a single stick, 20 rekindled ember fragments, and 20 compact ooze. And then I went back to the bazaar and I crafted even more bone necklaces because they made me around 4 mil per. So pretty good. I then came back and collected some of my auctions, but I was away for around 2 to 3 hours. I claimed all of my auctions, all of the ones that did sell, and I just set up even more bone necklaces because why wouldn't I? It makes so much money. It's so beautiful. Then I went away for a few more hours and I came back, collected some of my auctions, and yeah, that was about it for this
Okay.
clip. Okay, so this is the second day of this challenge from 10 mil to 100 mil,
I
and I made a small investment. I bought these mineral talisman at around 700k per, and I was selling them at 1.4 mil per. So that was an investment that made me overall 1.4 mil, which was pretty good.
for anyone that
So here I was trying to craft soul whips and tessellated ender pearl. Tessellated ender pearl was expected to make me 800k profit, and the soul whip around 5 mil profit, which was incredible at the time. I also found another flip in this clip where
I am back, I
I
found
would
a new
basically buy a
another
wither chest plate and I
sell
would
of
buy laser eyes from the bazaar
but
and I could
so
make
what I've been
storm
doing.
chest
First
plates
of all, I've been
and sell them at around
Maxwell boots
3 to 4 mil
700k
profit per,
profit per.
which was
Soul
also another
rebounds
thing
are
that made
almost
me a lot
around
of money
500k profit.
alongside
These
with
bone
the bone
necklaces are
necklace, which
where
was
most of my money is coming from.
to this
Almost
moment my
of them
best
is
craft flip.
at around.
At this point in the video, I was
I've
closing
been doing the
on
regular auctions for
around
a bit
90
now,
million coins from the
and I've
stuff
been
in my
doing
auction house and
Maxwell
although and the
and
7 mil in my
the
purse.
stuff here and my purse. I am
And
almost
I was
at
doing
90.
flips with
Also
soul
doing Venom's
rebounds
Touch,
and also
and I'm going
Venom's
to upgrade
touch. Both of these flips made me around
your
500k to 600k per flip.
so
And
going
I just wanted to mention something. Some of you may think that, well, you've found a flip that makes 4 million per, why not just do that? The
but
most important thing while craft flipping is
anyway,
variety. You should
and
do the flips that make you the most amount of money when you're about to go away for a
Venom
decently long time. So, for example, I have a flip that makes me 4 mil per craft. I just set up
cost
14 of those and
around
then I
1 mil
just
to craft.
leave. And when I come back,
Auction
probably all of them, but if not most of them,
I
have sold. But when you're doing active craft flips, you should
also
try to
going to
have
get
a decent variety. You should
the
have a certain item per inventory slot that you have. You have 14 of them, I believe, which is the max. You can upgrade it
the price is
also,
slightly inflated, but
and
it still
you want to
makes
just
decent money.
keep the a
So I don't
certain item at
mind.
the lowest bin on your auction house at all given times when you're actively craft flipping. And yeah, that's about it. I have to also add that while I was waiting for my craft flips to sell, I was flipping Corleonites and also I was buying enchanted snow blocks and selling them on to the NPC for a lot more profit. I also showed how the bone necklaces, some people were finding them out and how they were on the brink of death, and that was a really sad thing to see.
Right, as you can see, finally, all of these items on the auction house, which are currently the lowest price basically on the auction house sell, we are going to be at 107 mil. And that concludes today's video.